there, guys. This is Go to the Gamer here. I've actually had not been on YouTube for a little bit. That's because I've been working. I'm gonna give you guys another deck profile for now. My 3DS is broken, so I can't do any more of those Pokemon videos. My 3DS pretty much snapped in half. So here we go. I'm gonna do my hero deck, today, and see how that goes. Okay. So first card is one Elemental Hero Avian. It's an 1,000 attack and 1,000 defense, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a normal monster. Use it for fusion material. Next card I'm going to be doing is showing you is Burstinatrix. It's a 1,200 800. Again, just for fusion support. Okay. Next card I'm going to show you is Elemental Hero Sparkman. Sparkman is, again, a fusion material, but it's also got a 1,600 attack, 1,400 defense. Pretty essential for an Elemental Hero deck for now. I've got two Elemental Hero Claymans. Okay. Two Elemental Hero Claymans are just for fusion material, and he's a good defender. Next, we have two Elemental Hero Wild Hearts. Okay. Two Wild Hearts are good because it can't be, can't be targeted by trap cards, and it's a 1,500 attacker. I've also got two Prismas. Prisma, you basically send a card from your deck to the graveyard, and Prisma's name becomes that, so it's a good fusioner. Got one Blade Edge. Blade Edge is a piercer. Pretty simple. Bubbleman, if it's the only card on the field or in my hand. If it's in my hand, I can special summon it, and then I get to draw two cards. Necroshade, when it's in the graveyard, I can special summon a monster from my hand as long as it's above level 5. And it's an Elemental Hero. Give me a moment here, guys. Sorry. Okay, and then I have a Voltic, which is one of the manga cards. What Voltic does is it's a pretty weak card. Okay, it's got 1,000 attack and I think 1,500 defense. And what it does is when it's removed, sorry guys, give me a minute. When this card inflicts battle damage, you take a banished Elemental Hero and you get to bring it back to. You get to special summon it. Sorry about that. Okay. Next one is Elemental Hero Woodsman. And the Elemental Hero Woodsman is basically you can search for a poly in your deck or graveyard when it's while it's face up on the field. It's 2,000 defense, 1,000 attack. Pretty simple. It's a searcher for poly. Blazeman. I'm not going to explain Blazeman. But Blazeman is in the new set. Okay, guys? So that's Blazeman. It's in one of the newer sets. It's not too bad of a card. It's actually good. Very, very good. And then I have two Winged Karibos, which I use for another card that I'm going to be showing you. Okay. Winged Karibo's pretty set. Rottweiler, which bring back a poly in one Elemental Hero monster that's listed on a fusion card. Effect Veiler. And one Performapal Trump Witch, okay? So one Performapal Trump Witch because it acts as a poly or it can bring a poly out, okay? All depending on what zone it's in. Okay, so that's my monsters. For my spell cards, okay, I'm going to start with two polymerizations. Okay. You can fusion summon using this card. Okay. Cool. Next, I've got two Miracle Fusions. You can basically fusion summon any an Elemental Hero fusion monster with any elemental heroes that have been sent from the you can remove from play from the graveyard or your field. Elemental Hero monsters to fusion summon. Okay. I run one parallel World Fusion. send from the banish pile back to your deck to elemental hero monsters listed on a fusion monster, and then special summon that fusion monster. Really good. Then, okay, right now I have 3 Subbatiel the Philosopher's Stone. Okay, 3 Subbatiel are really good because, okay, have your life points, search for Poly, search for any fusion spell. So I can search for Parallel World Fusion, Miracle Fusion. So all depending on what my situation is I use it for certain cards. Okay, guys. I run 1 Fusion Gate. Basically, you just banish monsters from either your hand, your hand or your field, and you fusion summon. I have 1 Fusion Conscription. It's one of the newer cards that came out last year in 2015. It's now 2016. What Fusion Conscription does is you declare a monster that's part of a fusion monster in your extra deck, and you can't special summon that fusion monster. Okay, so let's say I go, I use Sparkman. Okay, well I can still use Sparkman to fusion summon the Shining, because the Shining's non-specific. So that's good for non-specific summonings. Next is Hero City. Skyscraper 2 Hero City once per turn during your main phase. You can target 1 elemental hero monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Pretty simple, not too bad. It's just a special summoning card. Okay, so next is Light Laser. You special summon that to a light type monster, and it when it battles a monster, it banishes the monster instead. Not bad. Pot of Duality. You reveal 3 cards, and then you add 1 to your hand, and then you send the other 2 back to your deck. Pretty simple. You still need limited to 1 anyway. 1 Reinforcements because it's limited. Reinforcements of the Army, or Rhoda, as people call it. Reinforcements of the Army. Basically, you just add a level 4 warrior type monster from your deck to your hand. The warrior returning alive, you select 1 warrior type monster in the graveyard, add it to your hand, so that one's non-specific. And then I've got Swords of Revealing Light, which it basically makes it so your opponent can't attack you for 3 turns. Okay. So those are spells. Next are my traps. Okay, so I've got Raigeki Break. 1 Raigeki Break. Raigeki Break, basically discard a card, and then discard a card, and then what you do is you discard a card, and then basically what you do is you basically destroy 1 monster on the field. Hero Signal. When a monster is destroyed, I can activate Hero Signal and then special summon an elemental hero from my hands if it's chosen. Dust Tornado. Destroy 1 spell or trap card. Okay. I'm not going to explain Hero Counterattack. I'm actually going to take that out sometime soon. But 1 Hero Counterattack. Scrubbed Raid. So Scrubbed Raid, I really like Scrubbed Raid, and I'm going to keep it in here. What Scrubbed Raid does is it basically allows you to basically just off a card that you control, and then you end the battle phase, which is really good. I like it. Mirror Gate. Mirror Gate's really good. Activate only when an opponent's monster declares an attack, targeting a face-up elemental hero monster you control. You switch to the opponent's attacking monster with the targeted card you control, monster you control, then calculate the battle damage. Calculate the damage. Okay, so basically you switch both monsters, and you calculate the damage that your opponent did, that you did to your opponent. Sakuretsu Armor. When an opponent's monster attacks, is destroyed. Negate attack, ends the battle phase. Solemn Warning, basically, you pay 2,000 life points to negate the activation of a monster spell or trap card. And Mirror Force, basically when your opponent attacks. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, destroy all monsters on your opponent's side of the field. Okay, so that's trap cards, guys. That's trap cards. Sorry about that. Okay, so next is Fusion Monsters. I've got 1 Elemental Hero Flare Wingman. Okay, sorry if the camera's so shaky. I'm using a phone. 1 Elemental Hero Flame sorry, Flare Wingman, Shining Flare Wingman, 1 Phoenix Enforcer, 1 Shining Phoenix Enforcer, 1 Thunder Giant, 1 Wild Edge, 1 Plasma Vice, 1 Terra Firma, 1 Dark Bright, 1 Electrum, a Nova Master, which allows you to... 1 Nova Master, which allows you to draw 1 card each time it does battle damage. I run 2 Absolute Zeros when it leaves the field. Basically, it destroys all monsters. And I run 2 Shining, which is basically a jacked up version of Flare Wingman, or Shining Flare Wingman, but without the piercing. Okay? Alright, guys, that's my Elemental Hero deck, and I will see you guys soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.